What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to take a closer look at the JF1013. It's a $319 cue with a lizard wrap and a carbon fiber shaft from JFlowers. Let's get it on. So before we get into the nitty-gritty details, I just want to encourage you to visit JFlowersCue.com and take a look at all the positive testimonials they've already got. I mean, they've only been around for about 6 months, so I'm really impressed. Alright, so over to the JF1013. It's a $319 cue. Used to be $300, but the introductory prices are gone. But it has a radial pin, a 12.5mm tip. It comes with joint protectors, and if you pay $45, you also get the extension. I think it's a pretty good deal, and I want to challenge you guys to see if you can post in the comments any other cue that would be a better deal. I'm really curious to see what you guys think. And guys, I know I go on and on about the JFlowers cues, but it's just like discovering Bitcoin before anybody else knew. There's so much value in buying these cues. I think they look great, and obviously it doesn't matter how they look, they need to play great. So let's put them to a test. It would be really cool if you leave a comment letting me know what you look for in a good cue. For me, I like a nice appearance, but obviously what matters the most is how it plays. And I've got a bunch of cues, and ranging from $200 all the way up to, I'm ashamed to say, but about $5,000, and a lot of $2,000-$3,000 cues. Anyway, that's a little digression. My point is that, to my big surprise, the JFlowers cues, they really play just as good as any of my other cues. The balance, the feedback, the way that the shaft transport the energy during a hit to my hand in the butt, the balance, I think I mentioned it already, and also Efren Reyes also said that it has a really good balance and a really good hit. So, and I think that the quality of the carbon fiber shaft, it's I wouldn't say second to none, but I wouldn't say that it should take the backseat for any of the other shafts either. So, for me, if you're spending, about $300 for a cue like this, a full cue with a lizard wrap, wow, it can't get any better. So, but again, I'm really curious to see if you guys feel or have heard about any better deals out there. So leave a comment, what you look for in a good cue or a shaft, and also if you have discovered some other brand that might offer similar value deals. I'm really curious to hear. And if you stick around for a couple of more seconds, you're going to see me try to compare the deflection between this particular cue from JFlowers and a $5,000 cue. It has the same pin. The only difference is that the $5,000 cue has a high-end shaft, and I'm one of those terrible consumers who hates being sold to, and especially when there's trickery involved. I'm not saying anybody is lying, but I'm just saying it's very doubtful that one carbon fiber shaft has an extremely lower deflection than the other one. So I'm going to try to demonstrate it here. It's not going to be scientific accurate, but just to give you an illustration. So here's the JFlowers $319 full cue. Easy peasy, and I just jumped straight on to the $5,000 cue. It has the same pin, a radial pin, both of them, but the only difference here is that this is a so-called it's a $600 shaft. So at the end of the day, would I recommend this $319 cue from JFlowers? Absolutely. Whether you're a beginner or you're just looking into carbon fiber shaft, I can totally recommend this. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe.